Hello, everyone. I can see Felicia here all the way from Dominican Republic. Wow, welcome, Felicia. And I see Sonny from Dubai. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's a rainy day here in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. It's raining. I'm sure you guys can hear the sound, but then it's not stopping us from doing business. Okay, so just giving it some time, I'll begin to share my screen. Giving it some time to have some of our attendees join us. If you can hear me, please raise your hand. There's a way you can raise your hand on your screen. Yeah, I see Great Okere with us now. If you can hear me, please. If you can't raise your hand, okay, one attendee is raising hand. If you can't raise your hand, you can send me a 5x5 on the chat. There's the chat here where you can give me a 5x5 to show that you hear me. Great day, love. Yeah, that's Delicia. Happy to have you all the way. Wow, Dilly. I guess it's about 5 a.m. for you guys over there. Thanks for taking our time. That's a mother with kids. Who knows that, man, she still has to make money. She has to work. I mean, and I like that. I'm giving you thumbs up. So, okay, Great is raising his hands. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for acknowledging that you can hear me. All right, so just waiting for a couple of people and we'll just kick off. I'll begin to share my screen, so we'll just take it up from there. And we all know what we're facing this season. 2020 started in such a way that it wants us to remember 2020, the pandemic. So I hope we're all keeping safe. We're all taking note of all the precautionary measures that we have to go through, washing hands, being clean, using sanitizer, wearing the mask. I'm at home, so I don't have my mask on right now. And basically, that's where there's life, there's hope. So we have to be very cautious, very hygienic cautious. That's very important because the COVID-19 just sprouted out from nowhere and went global. But we're not allowing it to affect business. And that's why, good thing, we have people from miles away and we're still able to connect. And that's where the topic for today comes in, the power of social media, being online, using the internet, making sales. People are out there looking for you, waiting for you. Don't spend the time playing with your Facebook. Some people are making money off your time on Facebook. Why don't you do this reverse? Try to make money off their own time on Facebook as well. And that's why we're here today. Okay, I think we're going to kick off because at the end of the day, I'm going to have this thing recorded. Yeah, Yetunde is here with us. Yetunde, welcome. Please raise your hand if you can hear me. Let me see your hands raised up if you can hear me, Yetunde. I just want to be sure, cool, that shows you can hear me. I just want to be sure that I'm communicating, I'm not talking to myself and videoing myself, basically. Like I said, I have friends from, and people joining us from all over the world. It's not just here. I have a friend from the Dominican Republic, and it's 5 a.m. for her, and she's a mother of 2, who felt that she had to learn this as well. She had to be a part of this. So that's the spirit, actually. So I'll just kick off by starting to share my screen, and then anybody who joins can just follow up. At the end of the training, I'll have the recording sent to people so you can just, do a review of what you've learned. But I'll advise that you have your pen and a book to take note, because one thing about learning, doing online training, is that you're seeing what is going on, you're hearing, you're listening to the instructor or the tutor, and you feel, hey, yeah, I get it. Okay, do this. Yeah, I get it, I get it, I get it. Now, when it's time to be on your own to do it practically, you forget. And you begin to go back to make reference and reference and reference, trying to get the video, trying to fast forward. And so why don't you just have it jotted down so it's easier for you? Okay, so let's start. I'll begin by sharing my screen now. And I also forgot to mention, if you have any questions, there's a Q&A section we'll be having. You can drop your questions there so that towards the end of the presentation, we can go and pick up the questions. Anytime you're not getting anything clear, just raise your hand. I'll try to take a break and explain that particular thing that is not clear. Okay, I can see the hands raised up. Okay, cool. You can also chat with me. Just chat directly on the chat box and you'll get your questions or whatever you want to share as well. Because one thing about knowledge, one person cannot know it all. So as I'm being the instructor right now, I still expect that people who have ideas to share can chip it in as well. But let me tell you, friends, that this is a very important section. It might look as easy as it seems, the topic, how to create a Facebook business page. Hey, I just created a Facebook business page, what's the big deal? No, there's more to it if you're using it for business. If you need to check your ROI, your return on investment, that is what this business page is about. This is not a joke at all. This is real business. And so many companies, so many people, so many small business entrepreneurs are doing this and making money out of it. So let's start now. Let me just have a slideshow. Sorry, I might have some slowness. I'll just begin from the beginning. I hope you guys can see. And I hope I'm loud and clear because it's raining here and I'm practically trying my best to scream. So the topic, like I said, how to create a Facebook business page. Remember I said business page. Let me get this pointer because PowerPoint does not allow you to see your mouse. Most times it disappears. So I'll try to get a mouse that has a color so we can see what I'm trying to pull. Okay, so here we are. So how to create a Facebook business page. Now, why do you need a Facebook business page in the first place? I have my personal profile. I can sell my products to people on my personal profile. Yeah, that's still good. But you know, there are things that your personal profile account limits for you. Without a Facebook page, you cannot really run a proper business. You can't run your Facebook ads. You cannot do a whole lot of things, which I'm going to show you some small insights. Yeah. So first and foremost, for you to have a Facebook business page, you need to have a personal profile. That's very important for you to know. For you to have a Facebook business page, you need to have a personal account. That's your everyday Facebook account that people know you with your friends, you chat, you share your life stories and all that. Without that account, you cannot create a Facebook business page. And look, you can still separate both if you don't want most friends or the everyday friends to know, okay, this is my business. The only way they get to know is when you send them an invite to like your business page. It shows that that is you. So now we're talking about the power of social media. What are we going to learn today? We're going to learn first and foremost the statistics on world's population. That's the only way you can appreciate what you do on the internet, what you do online. You know, some people are still using the old method of marketing, wanting to put their ads on the newspaper, wanting to put their ads on magazines, going on door to door, cold call. These are not bad. We're not saying throw them away, but we're just saying look at what's on the internet, see what's online. That is your target. Those people you're putting this on the papers for are the same people that are online, which is a quick and easy reach. So we're going to look at the statistics of the world's population. Okay, Yetunde is raising her hand. Just drop your questions. I'll get back to you. Because if I come out from this screen share, I have to go through the process to go back. Just drop your questions. You will see the question box or on the chat. I'll come back to you. Then what we're also going to learn is the statistics on internet users. If you know the population of people in the world, and out of those population of people in the world, you need to know how many of those people are using internet. Mind you, internet users is different or are different from social media. users. I can be an internet user, doing my work online, with my website, my company's website, looking at the papers online, being on CNN and all that doesn't make me a social media user. Social media user is when you begin to use the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, or whatnot. So we have to break this down. The statistics of the world's population and the statistics on internet users. And that brings us to the next one, which is the breakdown to social media users. Okay, so after that, we'll now look at the power of social media. I'll make it a very short, so that we get straight to the end point. It's going to be a 1 hour section. I'll try my best, we don't exceed 1 hour. So the power of social media. Then we're also going to look at Facebook as the #1 social media platform. Very important for us to take note. And after that, we begin our tutorial on the reason why we're here, to create a Facebook business page. And I'll still tell you, my friends, that a Facebook business page, it might sound as easy as it is. Oh, I created a Facebook business page. Is that why I'm waking up so early? Is that why I'm here burning my data, checking, online, just to learn how to create a business page? No, there's more to it. More to it. That's why some people have the business page, some people run advertisements, and they don't see the results because there's something they're not doing right. And that's the secret I want to share now. After that, we have a live section. We shall create, for illustration purpose, the Facebook business page live. It won't take us time at all. Then at the end of it, we have a live Q&A section where I can take all of your questions. And don't bombard me too much. We'll still get answers anyway. So here we are. Statistics on the world's population. I'll still send you the recording of this. I know this annotation is covering some things, but let's go ahead. This is the statistics on the world's population. Now, where did this data come from? This data come from? This data actually came from the United Nations on population division. That's why the credit is going to them. And they use what we call the worldometer. Now, it's just like how you have your speedometer, your thermometer, anything that reads, data. If we're checking this live, this is a screenshot of the particular dates, which was last week, because I did all this research last week to put this together. So if you were checking this live, when you go online, you can still check it live yourself. You would see that these dates are changing, they're constantly changing, the birth, the death, and all that. So we have an approximation of 7.8 billion people in the world as population. And mind you, this is just an estimate. It can never really be accurate. It's like taking a census. So you have 7.8 billion people in the world, yeah? And of this 7.8 billion people in the world, what's the statistics of internet users? Here we are. Active internet users are 4.57 billion using the internet. Why are you searching for your clients elsewhere? 4.5 billion. Now, if you see this chart, it shows us the unique internet users as 4.57. It shows us the unique mobile internet users as 4.2, and it goes down that way. Active social media users as 3.8. You see the difference between the internet users and social media users. We'll get that in the next slide. Now, why are they particular about active mobile? Why are they saying mobile? So that this helps you at the end of the day, when you want to start creating your campaigns, to realize that you should target more on mobile users. Because, hey, you send me a link right now. I won't go wait and log into my laptop or open my desktop before I click on the link. Everybody's on the move, you see? So I just, on my mobile, and I check it, and I see what you sent me. So that's why it's important to take note of the mobile users, active users using their mobile phone. So whenever you create an ad, we'll still do that in subsequent classes. Whenever you begin to run an ad, you make sure your ad is mobile friendly. And there are ways you can always check that. Like your adverts, your Facebook ads, your pictures, your website, your landing page, whatever you're doing is mobile friendly. If not, you'll be losing some targets there. So now, the active statistics on internet users, approximately 4.5 billion. So the breakdown to social media users is what we'll talk about now. 3.5. You know, we saw a certain number there. This is an approximation of that number. And mind you, my friends, these numbers are in billion. Billion. 3.5 billion social media users, which is about 45% of the population. They are actively using social media. Now, the power of social media, by now, a world without the internet is unimaginable. Imagine what it was before, back in the days. How were we even getting information? Me, as a real estate agent back in the days, we didn't even have the portals to list our properties. How were we even closing deals? It's just unimaginable. But if I have to think back, what we do was door-to-door marketing, cold calls, getting the newspapers, putting our ads on the newspapers. Now things are made like this in the flip of a finger. So connecting billions of people worldwide, the internet is a core pillar of the modern information society. The speed with which the world is changing is incredibly fast. On any day, this is very important to take note for you who wants to sell online. Look, this presentation is for every kind of business. Though I'm streamlining it to real estate, but it's for every kind of business, selling products, services, shoes, food, even the farmer, whatever it is, everyone is online. People are searching. So this is for every business, clothes, bags, you know, whatever you can think of. So it's not just streamlined to a particular business. So just take note of this phrase. On any one day in the last 5 years, when we say last 5 years, we should be talking about from 2015. There were, on an average, 640,000 people online for the first time. When I mean, I didn't say logging online or just coming online like how we drop our phones and we pick it up. No, for the first time, they just come online for the first, on a day, on any day in the last 5 years. So what is going to happen in another 5 years? Take note. The whole world, my friend, is going online. If you're not there, if you don't have an online presence, I think you're cheating yourself, basically. You might be making money. I have friends who are not online, who don't even know how to use the social media to sell their products, to sell their services. They are making money. They're doing well, even in real estate. But I tell them, you know, you will double your sale if you have this idea of what to do with the internet. So social media usage is one of the most popular online activity. Now it's telling us that in 2019, an estimated 2.95 billion people were using social media worldwide, a number projected to increase to almost 3.4 billion in 2023. But mind you, this number has almost exceeded, and we are not even in 2023 now. So that was an estimation or a projection, or we're even much more than that. So this is a chart that shows you how it's been growing. This was like 10 years ago, 2010, just a fraction, 1.2 billion. 2017, 2.6 billion, and see where it is in 2023. But even as a 2020, as a today, is even past the estimate that was mentioned. That should be happening in 2023. We're already gone past that. I'll show you that in the next slide. Now look at the statistics summary. Now I've just been showing you slides. Now it's just to show you the summary in one slide. The world's population, what did we say? Approximately 7.8 billion. Internet users, 4.6 billion. You might see the difference. Like maybe 2 point something are still waiting, and they are hot markets too. Then social media users, 3.5 billion. Why are you not advertising and selling online? That's the very big question. If that's where your audience are, that's where your customers are, that's where your target is. So Now, everyone is using social media. 54% of social browsers are using social media to research products. And like we said before, the power of social media marketing, not just playing and all that, marketing. 73% of marketers believe that their business has been very effective. Some say somewhat effective, some say very effective for their business. And this was as of 2019. And this an adaptation, an extract from Bufa. Now, Facebook as your #1 social media platform. Facebook is the market leader. No matter what you say, some people say, hey, I don't get the good leads from Facebook. Hey, I don't get, look, let me tell you something. Some people are using their personal profile and advertising what they do, and they still get clients. They still get leads. They still make sales. I know so many of them. I'm not talking about just selling products. I'm talking about real estate. I'm talking about advertising and selling plots of land. I know so many. In fact, I met one recently and I asked her, I told her, do you know if you now have a Facebook business page, your sales will triple, will increase? So that's the difference. No one is saying having this won't make it happen, but doing it this way will become a more business-minded idea. So 2.6 billion are actively using Facebook. Actively using Facebook, not just there, but actively using. I mean, that's a lot. And this is what we can see from this chart, how Facebook is a platform you shouldn't be missing out on. See the chart here, making it so explanatory. Followed by WhatsApp. We know what we all know WhatsApp. Hey, we got our messages from WhatsApp. And the funny part of everything is that the creator of WhatsApp application actually went to Facebook to look for a job and they turned him down, you know. And eventually, WhatsApp started getting a hold of so many things. And Facebook thought, oh my goodness. Facebook is very smart. They look at people who become their competitors and begin to buy off from them. So they thought, oh, what are we doing? Why are we leaving this guy? They now called him back and offered him billions. This is someone they could have hired, but eventually they had to offer him billions to buy WhatsApp off. The same thing with Instagram. So you see how smart it works? So everything is still channeled to Facebook. And when we get to the Instagram part of our training in subsequent sections, I'm going to show you how you can link your Facebook and Instagram and start making sales, running your ads on Facebook for Instagram. That's very important for you to note. And all the way we have Twitter here, it still goes down. Lots and lots and lots of social media platforms coming up. We know WeChat. WeChat is more for the Chinese, but it's getting a hold as well. But Facebook still remains the #1. Now the tutorial begins. The reason why we sacrificed our time to be here. Now you have a very good picture of what we are living in: population, internet users, social media users, and how the world fits into this technology. Now I have the knowledge. So what next? Where do I come in? Where does my business come in? That's a very big question. If as at this year, 2020, your business is not online, it's offline, you are losing lots of prospects and income. If by now you don't have a Facebook business page, better have a written. So here we go. How to create a Facebook business page. I'll just show you some slides and screenshots, then we go into it live practically. This is what the Facebook business page looks like. You can see it's way different from your conventional Facebook accounts, personal accounts. The business page gives you an opportunity to have a business name, to create a username. You have these tabs here. I'll show you the importance of these tabs, how to arrange it, how to make it make sense so that when people are searching on Google, your page comes up. Remember that when you make a search on Google, you see some Facebook page comes up. Why? It's because of the arrangement of this tab and the keywords they've used to organize their Facebook page. So that's why I said, it's one thing to say, hey, I have a Facebook page. Why am I coming for this training? It's another thing to understand that there are secrets behind the success of running your business and having a Facebook page. So we're going to talk briefly on all these tabs here, the page, inbox. We all know when COVID-19 popped its head into the Facebook page. The notification, the insights, I'll just explain briefly what this is and how they are very important to you, publishing tools and all that. So this is what a typical Facebook page looks like. You have your banner, picture, and you have your own profile picture there. So now, like I said earlier, for you to have a Facebook page, business page, you need to have a Facebook personal account. You can't create a page because that's where you have this here page. You can't create a page without a personal account. So I just did this dummy personal account to have it as an illustration. Now, when you go to that part where you have the page I clicked on, it brings this other next page for you where you begin to create your page. Mind you, Facebook might look different in different locations. You might click and it's not showing you this icons or pictures, but at least you see create page. Even now, I think Facebook has a new look where you can go back to your classic and a new look. So don't mind whatever you see. The important thing is to follow the instructions that they're giving you. When you click on create a page, you have these two options. To create a business page or a brand, they're all business page. Or to have a community or public figure for those who want to have groups, community, and all that, you go here. But now we are more into creating a business page. Once you click on create a page, the business page, you have this column, where you can list your name, the business name, the category. We're looking at real estate, the other categories, whatever it is that you want to do, your address, you can just put the address there, your address, location, your zip code, or your phone number can be optional. You don't need to put a phone number. So I just have a dummy phone number here as an illustration. Then you click on continue. When you click on continue, you come to the page where it shows you to put your profile picture. That is the first round one you see, which is your profile picture. Then you have your cover photo, which is a banner. It has to be a banner, and you can easily do all these things. There's a site I will show you, it's called canva.com, where you can do free designs. They have the free version and the paid version, but for starters, just go for the free version. You get free designs, easily create designs. They have everything you can use. Put it together, come up with your own logo, and you're good to go. So next, it takes you to add the booking online, an online booking. Well, for us, that's not what we are doing. So you can easily skip this part. But if you want to receive online booking, you can fill these details. But you can also skip it and do it later because everything is in the setting. So here we are. Once we're done, this is what comes. If you have that banner, you see the banner here, and you have your profile here, and this is your page. So we're going to create a Facebook page live now, a Facebook business page, mind you, live now, and I'll show you quickly how to use these tabs. So let me just, thank you, end of this section on the slides, but the training is still on. So I'll just query from here, and I'll share another part of my screen where we're going to, okay. So this is a typical Facebook profile, a personal account, yeah? So you need to have this, like I said, to open a Facebook business page. So here, you can drop down here or come here, just quickly you see page, create a page. These are pages I created. So here you see create a page. You click there, and like I showed you on this slide, so this is a practical project we're doing right now. That was a slideshow, a screenshot. So now we're going to really create a page so that you can understand what we've been doing so far. So I click on get started. I took the business and brand. I didn't take the community because I'm not creating a group. I'm not creating an NGO and a community. So I'm creating a business page to match my business. So you're going to give this is very important. Your business page has to reflect what you do. Your niche. What is a niche? A niche is your passion, your area of interest, You know, if you're someone who is into real estate, let your business page, it's like giving your business a name. Let your business page reflect what you do. It mustn't really have real estate. It mustn't really have shoes or gold or whatever, but let it just have a more professional name. So here, I'm still going to use that name, luxury real estate. The reason why is for search engine. So that's what I'm trying to say, that there's a secret that's really not known. People feel, oh, I've created my page and that is it. No, it is easy as ABC. No, there are things you need to know. The secret of how the machine and the algorithm, the robots behind, how they work, what they're searching for. When people go on Google or Bing, Yahoo to do some search, why your page is not popping out for them? Because they might be using a keyword that is not in your page at all. Some people use their name, hey, my name, and that's it, you know. But I would really advise, put something that is related to what you do. We'll still use that we'll do that in the username. That's very important because it's mostly the username that helps the search engine. So I'm going to use luxury real estate. I hope you tell me that name is taken. My category is going to be real estate. It's going to just come out itself and I choose what I want. So maybe I say real estate company. I can say real estate agent. You can say real anything, you know. If I'm into selling products, maybe I say shopping, shoe repair, shopping. All categories are there for you to choose. So for now, let me just take real estate agent, you know. Then it's asking for an address. I can just put Victoria Island, Lagos. Zip code, if you don't have a zip code, you can just put, you know, anything. You can Google and get your exact zip code. You know, if you go online, for some countries, mostly the Middle East, they don't have a zip code. Like in Dubai, we just use 00004. 4 zeros as a zip code. But you can go online and Google zip code for Lagos, zip code for Dominican Republic. I have Delicia here with me. You can check zip codes for wherever it shows you, so you can put that and pick that and put. I don't think this would actually stop you from creating. But here it says phone number. I'm not going to put a phone number. It's optional. I can tell Facebook not to show my address, but it will show my city. So, but I just leave it like that and continue create the page. Let me check. I hope my internet is good and going. I'm so sorry. That's what we see here. Fine, good. So it's taking me to the next part I have to fill, which I told you is going to say upload a picture, upload a profile. So I have this quickly set up somewhere. Let me just make it for real. I'll go to my documents, my download. I think I have, I'm just going to take, I'll take the Nigeria Property Finder logo. I mean, this is just an illustration. So it's going to take me to the next place where I'm going to put my banner. So I'm going to take the banner. Okay, so it's going to ask me to get online bookings. I don't need that. So I'm going to say not now. I'm going to say not now. And so you see the page is created now. Voila, here we are. We have a typical Facebook page, a Facebook business page. I don't have any likes yet. Remember, what is it that makes your business grow? What are the first set of people you're going to reach out to when you have a new business? You're going to reach out to your friends. You're going to reach out to your family. Those are the people you begin to send. Look, copy this link here. Don't be shy about anything. Be aggressive. Look, aggressivity is a sign of hunger to success. I mean, hunger that makes you want success. So you just have to push laziness away and start immediately. Copy that link, send it to people, your friends. Right? Look, some people have like 100-page likes that are already with them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just keep sending, keep liking. It's not every page like that is so active. Some people stop and don't continue. That's another problem. Being consistent is the watchword to success. I've gone through so many Facebook business pages and I see that the last time they ever posted something was in 2014, 2000, and I'm like, why? Why? You know, so that's very important for us to know. Send to friends, send to people. Don't be tired that, oh, I sent something to her yesterday, she's going to be upset. No, it's a good friend. It's going to keep supporting. Like I sent in one post some time back, that what could friends do to help your business without spending money is by simply liking, sharing, commenting. So this is very important. So now let me quickly come. We have a page here. We don't have any likes here. No one. I begin to send out. Let me just quickly tell you what you have to do with this. This is very important. You see that my Facebook page is actually a business page, but see my tabs is not well arranged. It's not reflecting me at all. It's not reflecting the corporate business organization. Why am I saying this, that this is important? Because this is what Google checks when someone makes a search that brings your page up. This is a secret people don't know. You've created a page, fine. I begin to post. What have you done here? You've left here like this. First, go and arrange your tab to fit your business. Okay, that's very important. And how do I get to arrange this? I have to go to my page setting. Take note of this. You go to your page setting and arrange that tab. If that tab is properly arranged, it reflects your business correctly. Now, here you have general. General, you can do a whole lot of things here. Just check if it reflects what you want, but this is not where we're going to right now. If I come to page info, it still shows you some things you need to put. That is very important. Please, guys, don't be lazy about this. It's very important. What is important? Your description. You know, you have to write something about yourself. You know, real estate professional with the aim to satisfy my clients in the sale, rent, leasing, and purchase of real estate properties. So it's as easy as peasy, if I may say. So I'll just select that because I don't want to keep typing and typing. I'm going to use it somewhere else again. So I click on save. I already have my category. This category is very important because when people are searching, mind you, people are searching in Google. They're searching for so many things. So when people are searching, this category you put comes up as a keyword for your page to come up. Okay, people don't search and only websites come up and all that. If you try it now, you will see that some Facebook page are coming up on the search Google. So I'm going to take another category. It's here you have opportunity to add other categories. I can put real estate service, and I think it allows you just 3 categories: real estate developer, so that I sell for developers. If someone is looking for the best development in wherever you are, whichever country you are, because my category says developer, my page still has a tendency of coming up. So I save that. Then if you like, it still tells you phone number. You can put a phone. Okay, let me just have a phone number there. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you know, I can still tell the Facebook might just need your phone number for themselves just to have it in your page settings and all that. But you can tell Facebook not to show the phone number. You can save that. If you have a website, you can put a website. You have your email, put an email. But the important thing I'm trying to say, try to get this properly done. Get it properly done. It helps the rating of your Facebook page. Get it properly done. So that's that. Now, see where the tab comes in. Now, remember that after creating my page, I went to my page setting, not the general Facebook setting. I went to my page setting. Every page you create, every Facebook business page you create has a setting. So I went to my page setting and I'll go to my, I'll look for my tabs. Feature, yes, see it, templates and tabs. Very important. One of the first things you should run to as soon as you create your Facebook page. You go to the templates and tabs. Once you're there, it shows you how to arrange. It's like having a school, a class, and you're not giving people the school curriculum, what they're going to be doing, what they're going to be learning. Or it's like having a company and you don't have the company's profile properly arranged. So that's what this is about, So remember that what we're doing is service. If you run a shop, an online shop, please don't check your tab. Once you create the page, this is where you can do whatever you want to do. There are different templates. There's the service business tab and service and business tab. You have the venue tab if you run, what's it called, an event and all that. You have the tab for non-profit organization. You have the politician tab. When you click these things, it shows you how the menus are arranged. Basically, you have the tab for restaurants, you have the shopping tab, Let me just show you an example what I mean. See how the button is put? It's put in different ways compared to the to the Facebook, what's it called? The service and business page. So you can just do a research, go through it yourself at your own time. So you see the tabs, how they're arranged. They're different for the shop. Very different. So now I'm running a business. I'm not going to apply this. I'm running a business, so I'll leave the template I already have, service. But the important thing is I'm going to arrange it properly. I don't want someone to open my Facebook page and the first thing they see is just these reviews, shops, and my posts are way down. No, it's not good for the way Facebook algorithm will measure your Facebook business page and bring it up. Yeah. So the first thing I want to do is to make people know about me, what my business is about. So you can just click the dash, drag it up and put it here, about me. Yeah. As soon as they know what I'm about, I want them to see immediately my posts. So I bring my post here because this post actually is your content. The content I put up on Facebook every day, every time is part of what Facebook algorithm is using, based on my keywords and my content and the engagement, and sending it up when people are searching for something that has to do with what I do. So I bring my post closer. Yeah. So this is like arranging your menu anyway. So what's the next thing I want? I want my photos to be closer to my post. I want the videos I put, because all these are content, to be closer to my post as well. Then here I can talk about my services. I don't need community, I don't need job. You can come here and remove what you don't want, what you're not going to be using, and it won't show. I don't need community. You can come and remove that. It won't show. So basically, I might run some events. Definitely, not even might. I would run some events. Maybe when I have open house or events to bring people to come and see what we're developing, properties we're selling. This is very good to have. Yeah. So I'll always be putting those events. It's those events I run, I would use to run campaigns when that time is here. I might not need a shop at all. But I'm going to push it down. When we take it off, I'm going to push it down because I can arrange my pictures, my properties in a shop form and put it up for people. I'll run offers. I can leave people to have reviews and all that. So arranging this, my friends, is very important. So that's one thing about having a Facebook page, created a business page, and understanding the intrigues in the arrangement of the page. Yeah. So once that is done, I'm good to go. Yeah, then we'll come to the time when we can connect our page to Instagram. Then I would have run a class on Instagram, but not now. So I just wanted to show you the advantage of arranging your tabs properly. So we go back to our page. So this is our page. Sorry, it's slow. So you see the arrangement I had. Sorry, let me take this off. You see the arrangement I did here. See it? Just the way I arranged it. After my home, about me, my posts, my big photos, my videos, everything just that way. Yeah. Now I'll give you one secret. Don't ever be tempted to promote your page, boom, like this. Don't do that. Facebook will put it to your face. Promote your face to get followers, to get likes, to get people to see it, you know. And when you start having posts, Facebook will put it to your face. This your post is getting a whole lot of engagement. Boost the post. Don't do that. Facebook is just going to, I mean, you're going to waste your money. You're going to waste your money. You know, there are ways where you can boost your posts and promote your page and tell Facebook where and who you want them to show your post and page or ads to, and places you want it to go to. But when you go to promote, it's bogus. So you're not achieving anything. That's why you see some people run, promote and boost and say, I didn't get anything. Facebook is ads, is just, oh, it's for children, so local people come, fake leads, fake that. No, you're not doing something right. And that's where having a page comes in and running ads campaign, Facebook ads under your ads manager. That's a way different topic, but we have to take baby steps. You need to have a Facebook page well set first. So on doing that, we come to the about me. This is very important. Always tell Facebook and your people what you are about. Before I go to my about me, see one very important thing I want people to know: username. You've created your Facebook page, you gave your Facebook page a name, but what's the username? My friends, don't just type anything here as a username. Nah. This is where the main search comes from. Because you see that it even tells you here that it's easier for people to find your page in search when it has a unique username. So take notes. Pages with usernames can also create custom URL. Yeah, once your page has a username, it's going to create this custom URL to remove all these numbers and take your username. But the important thing is that your username helps in search engine. So what does that mean? How do you do that? That's where your keyword comes to play. Always take note of whatever you're typing, whatever content you're putting on, use keywords. Let it be related to what you do. Real estate, properties, house, homes, you know, what you know people are searching for online is going to be part of your username. The same thing with shoppers. If you're selling clothes, you're selling cosmetics, you're a beautician, you're a gym instructor, use that kind of keywords. Get healthy now. Those are the keywords. Because when someone types looking for how to get healthy now, because that's your keyword here in your username, it comes up. So it's very important. These are the in-depth secrets. So because I'm going to be helping people find homes, I'll say, find your no space, keyword, your username doesn't take spaces at all, your real homes. So when people say looking for homes, looking for real, it helps me. I mean, this is just an illustration. Mind you can use whatever the right keyword. Sometimes you can do a search for the right keyword. Take your time and do things. It's business. You know, you don't start a business just like that. You can look for the right keyword. Go to Google, look for what people are searching. Type it, you see that it just comes out. The end of the search result comes out. So that is what you put in here. Very important. The same thing with your Instagram page. When you're having an Instagram business page, make sure you're creating your names based on keywords with reference to your niche, what you do. So I'm creating this as my username. I can, at my leisure time, just put a photo here to tell my story. I can add my email. These are the things I was trying to do in the setting for general. Add other things. And you say, I put a small about me here. It's always important. Don't ever leave your about. I saw it, someone's official Facebook business page, and there was nothing about them. So how do you want it to get recognized, even when you're running campaigns and adverts? You know, so this is very important. So here it is. Then we begin to have, once you have this set, my dear, you're good to go. So this is where you open your page. Here you have inbox, where people send messages to you. That's private message. They come in here to your inbox. Now, you know, this is a new page. We're not going to have anything here. I have to check the time. It's like we have like 8 minutes. So I'll soon be over. So I give room for questions. And here you have notifications, the usual notifications you get when you have any message and all that. Then insights is very important. You never run a business without taking a review. It's like coming to a new year. You look back, how was your year? What did you do? Because it's what you look back at that helps you plan and progress. So that's what this insight is about. It shows you everything about the likes you've had, the actions on your page, what you need to do. You know, this doesn't have much because there's nothing. But when that time comes, we'll still do a training on insight. Then under more, you have the publishing tool. Some pages have this publishing tool here on the menu, you see it. This publishing tool is used to publish your posts. You can put your post directly. Of course, you can just say, why do I have to come all this way? I can just come here, you know, go and create a post, and that's it. But hey, I might just want to have posts lined up for tomorrow, 5 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m. And the Facebook page also helps you to know the timing that your people are online, so you know how to arrange your posts. That's where publishing tool comes in. Yeah, that's publishing tool here. So once I click it, I can schedule a post. I can put 3-4 posts together and give it time. You know, different times interval. So even when I'm away or doing anything, Facebook will just publish the post for me because I've scheduled the post and planned my time. So that's where the publishing tool comes in. If my page is old, like some of you have old Facebook business page and you're using them, and you just want to, you know, get the idea of how to facilitate it to make it more professional, that's why you are here. So if your Facebook business page is old, you can go to the publishing tool, schedule a post and backdate it so that people who come to your page can see that, oh, this person has been posting for a long time. You know, you backdate it, it's still going to post and it will show that it was posted last year, you know. So all these things are the intrigues and the secrets of running your Facebook page. So I think for now, we'll be done. I just wanted to show you quickly Canva. I said canva.com. You can take note of this website. It's a very good site for creating designs for free. You use it to do your logos, your Instagram posts, Facebook posts, whatever you want to do. So take note. I'll still send it to you guys with the recordings I have here. Okay, so I think that's it. Do we have questions? Let me stop sharing my screen so I can see if I have questions. Yeah, I still have people who are here. Okay, if you got what I've been saying, please raise up your hands. Let me see your hands. Yeah, Sonny's hand is up. Sonny all the way from Dubai. Thanks for joining us. I guess we're 3 hours behind you guys. I'm sure it should be like 2 o'clock. Thank you for being here. Yetunde. My big VIP boss is here, Alan. Okay, everybody's raising their hands. They can get what I said. Okay, now let me see the questions. Felicia from Dominican Republic is still here with me. Dilly, thank you. Yeah, thanks. I'm looking for the questions. Where are the questions? That means it was so clear, so easy. Let me have the questions so that I can be sure that my people were following me. Okay, I think I have some questions here. It was meant to be a question, but it's a compliment. It's saying thanks for the lecture. Okay, yeah. Please, is it proper to advertise a business page on Facebook? A business page on Facebook. I'm trying to understand. Advertise a business. Oh, no, you can't do that. You actually need to have your normal Facebook account, like I said, personal account, to create a Facebook business page. It's on your business page that you run your adverts, proper campaigns, that you check your results, you know what is happening to your campaign. You can tell Facebook who you want to show your ads to. Look, when you have your Facebook and you're scrolling down your feed, you see some adverts that come up. These people have targeted you. If you can only do that in your Facebook page. That's why I said, if you have your Facebook business page and you see boost this post or promote this, don't do that. It's not going to allow you set your targets. Just hold on. You've known that Facebook has given you a secret that this your post is doing very well, more than other posts. Boost it. So I'll show you next lectures how you go to your Facebook Ads Manager and run your campaign. Different objectives to run on that campaign. So what do you use for ads? Yeah, that's the same thing we're saying, basically, that this question is from Yetunde. Yeah, what you use for ads is your Facebook Ads Manager. Don't ever run an advert directly on your business page when it's tempting you to boost. It will give a small amount. You can boost this and get more followers or get a sale with this amount. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just be patient. In another 2 days, I would have set up the next webinar training class on how to run campaigns. Now that we have a Facebook page, the important thing you should be doing is begin to engage. Get people to like your page. Wake your page up. Look, you have to wake yourself up. People are sitting at home. People are online. People are browsing. You know, and when you're one of those who are browsing, these people are making money off your time. This is the time. The world is becoming more or less a virtual world. I don't think we'll have too much of physical contact very soon. We're hoping that this global pandemic will be over, but in the interim, let's make good use of what we have. People are still buying properties. I have a friend who said, hey, I had clients who bought all the way from Canada. They bought plots of land in Nigeria without even seeing, based on integrity, based on what they saw online, based on documentation, but they saw the ads on Facebook and the board. I've run campaigns that have gotten leads, and I'm still in touch with my leads, working on them, relating with them. You know, so don't be tempted to say, use $5 to boost this ad and you get 100. No. Tell Facebook, oh yeah, thank you for telling me that this is doable. I'll now go to my Facebook page, open my ads manager, which I'll teach later, and you now begin to run your campaign. Anonymous is asking, what is the difference between page, community, and group? Can they be used interchangeably? No, you can't use them interchangeably at all. Once you create a Facebook page, it's a Facebook page. Okay, let me put this question aside. I don't know if you guys are seeing me. Once you create a Facebook page, it's a Facebook page. Once you create a community, now let me tell you what a community is. I actually have this community group for a particular locality. It's a very good thing to have, but you need to take baby steps. Build yourself first. You know, for example, I want to own the whole of Ikoyi. I'm using Lagos, Nigeria now. You know, I want to have the people living in Ikoyi be in one community. At the end of the day, I'll build that community and sell to them. So that's what you have a community for. But the important thing is to have a Facebook page. Now, talking about a group, once you have a Facebook page, you can have a group. Do you understand? So what's group doing? Group on your Facebook business page, except you give people access to post on your page directly, they can't post on your page. They can't do things on your page. But when you have a group, people communicate and relate. They can post on your group. They can do anything on your group. They can advertise their own products on your group. They can do so many things. You can form a group party, whatever it is, on the group. So that's what the Facebook group is. So you cannot use them interchangeably at all. There are 3 different packages or pages on Facebook. So Yetunde is asking, You said not to boost the page or the post. What do you use to optimize money spent on the ads? A very intelligent question and smartly put. That word, optimize money spent on the ads. If you boost a page or a post, you can't even optimize if you're not careful. Because one, Facebook prompted you to do that. Don't boost directly. Everything that has to do with ads optimization comes from your Facebook ads manager. We have what we call the ads manager. It's on the ads manager you set your budget, you set your campaign objective. If you're looking for likes, if you want just engagement, if you want leads, if you want traffic to your website, if you want events, so many things you can do using your Facebook ads manager. So that is where you do everything. But you can only have an ads manager if you have a page. So that's why we started with the page first, okay? So from there, you can set everything you need to set, the audience, your target, your demographics, everything you need on your ads manager page. And when it's done, when your ads begins to run, you can now see your ad spend. How much are you spending? Is it worth it? I'm getting a lead at how much? It will show you everything. Very transparent. Facebook is, I'll still say it, very transparent. You just need to know how to use it to get the right results. You know, so at the end of the day, you can now know that I'm spending too much on these ads and I'm getting little ROI return on my ads marketing. Shut it down. You create another ad. Know your mistakes. Know, like, let me give you a typical example. I actually ran an ad recently on my Facebook page for, I needed properties for listing in particular area, you know. So I just ran an ad, what's your property worth? Let's do blah, 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 and all that. So when you send this kind of ads, what's your property worth? That means people know that, oh, I have property. Was it what? In fact, that ad actually gave me a very good property, 35 plots of land at Shongotedo, directly from the owner. He said he saw my ads on Facebook. Mind you, this is a big man having 35 plots of land for sale, strategically located. I actually went there to see it myself, and I'm in touch with him. And this lead came from Facebook. He said he saw my ads on Facebook, and he just thought, what's your property worth? I'm trying to sell this. Okay, and he sent me, go ahead. And we've been talking and coming to a conclusion on how to sell this property. Now, what am I trying to say? I ran this ad, and I set my targets. I told Facebook who I want them to show the ads to, you know, but I forgot one thing. Because if I ran the ads and got like 20 leads, about 5, 6 of the leads were agents. I forgot to tell Facebook, don't show my ads to my colleagues, okay? So these are the things that you can do in the ads manager. You know, I told Facebook who I want to show it to homeowners, to property owners. You can set all these things. To people who are frequent travelers, international, people who use first class, because of course these are the people I'm targeting that have the money, that have the property and would want to give me to sell. Yeah, so I told Facebook all this, but I forgot one very important information, to exclude my colleagues. So at the end of the day, I got some agents call me. I saw your ad on Facebook. I have this property to sell. And I'm like, are you an agent? Because I know when an agent, we're the same thing. I know when we're calling ourselves and talking and say, yes, it's for someone, blah, blah, blah. So basically, I'm just trying to make you know that it's on your Facebook ads manager that you can control all this. And that's why you need a page. So I don't see any more questions. I see Sunny from Dubai asking me. Thank you very much, Sunny. Thanks a lot. It was super interesting. Thank you. I really appreciate, and thank you for taking your time to join us. When you talk about the publishing posts, can images be also posted there and scheduled? Of course. Look, let me tell you one secret. Images are all content. When you say content, images, videos are content. In case I'm running a business like item selling, yes, they are all content. So you can publish your image on that scheduling post and schedule it for backdate or forward your dates. That's schedule it for the future. And let me tell you another secret about your images and videos. Once you have an image on your system, that is saved in your system, your computer, your phone, whatever. Try your best to save it with a name. That is what you call the alt meta description. That description, the internet is not understanding the picture. It does not read it. It can't read. That's one thing they've not broken into. If it's a typed content, they understand the keyword, so they know where to help you send it. You know, but for a picture, it's not understanding. The only way to understand is if you saved your picture or your video with a name, a description. That's when it can read it. Sometimes you even say, for those who are blind, give your picture a name. That's when it can read it. So I would advise, once you have a picture sent to you and you're sending it out, when you're sending it out from WhatsApp, you see that it shows you WhatsApp and some long, funny numbers. Don't use pictures like that. Even saved in your system, don't use pictures like that. Save it to make sense. 3-bedroom flat for sale in Dubai, in Lagos, in Nigeria, in Atiga. You know, give it a name. Because you know why? When people search looking for a 3-bedroom flat to buy in Nigeria, now your image comes up. That's why if you see Google search, you still have a page, a section where images, just images are showing. That's because they gave their images names. Even when you have your flyers, I have my very fine, lovely group here with me, the P1 group, amazing group. You know, I'll still talk more about them. When you, in subsequent times, when you have the flyers from groups like this, P1 flyers, selling plots of land in Lekki, Bejuleki, in these areas, very good plots they have, by the way, verified plots and in estate form, so you don't have much stress to go through. When you have this kind of flyers, please save these flyers with a name. Save them with a name so that it helps Google in search. Okay, so I think that's it basically. Okay, I think I have, I have two more questions. One from Nonso. Apart from ads on social media, how can someone advertise his or her Facebook page offline? Your friends, family. I don't think anything happens offline. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why we went far back to show you how the number of people that are online right now. Because if you're talking about Facebook page is not a newspaper, so you can't advertise it offline. Even if I put it in a newspaper or a magazine or tell someone, what will happen? They'll still go and type the link to get online. So that's it. How to link my Facebook page. This is from Delicia. How to link my Facebook page to my website. Lovely question. This is going to be a different training. Dilly, you can see me one-on-one. I'll show you this in the private section because I know you really want to do this. And you're with us all the way from Dominican Republic. I guess it's very early for you, and that's a mother with a baby. So Jerry, this is something that we would do one-on-one. I'll show you how to link your Facebook page to your website. And by the way, having a website is very important. Very important. If you need a website, you can see me on a private message. I will help you through that. Because at the end of the day, my dear, your business has to be online. So there are no more questions. Okay, I think I have one more question from Ifeanyi. Thanks, Ifeanyi, for joining us. And he's saying thanks for your in-depth insight, but I am seriously impacted by the rain and have been on and off. Please, can we have the recorded section shared after this? Sure, I'll send you the recorded section. I'll do that. I will surely send that to you and to everybody. So in light of that, I hope it was worth it. I'm thankful to all of you who joined. I know it's a free section. Most times people take free things for granted. And if you go online, if you go to YouTube, you will see so many trainings on Facebook page, but trust me, they're always so fast, you might not even get the message because they have a target in mind to have the viewers and all that. So in this time, I just felt, I'd spoken with a couple of people who are like not sure what to do with their business online, and I felt, I think I need to share my knowledge, and that's the reason. So in light of that, I think we are 10 minutes gone past. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll send messages for the recording, and there'll be message for another section on Instagram so that we can learn how to link Instagram with Facebook. And Then the third section will be running adverts. Running adverts. My friend, if you have an Instagram page, Facebook, Instagram business page, or whatever it is, don't run an advert on Instagram directly. Run it through Facebook. Okay? And don't run a Facebook advert and tell it to send it to both your Facebook and Instagram. You will not optimize your money spent. Don't run an advert on Facebook and say, send to Instagram as well. That's a two-in-one advert. No. You're going to run your Facebook ads, then run the same ads on Facebook, through Facebook to Instagram. I'll teach you all this. Don't worry. So I have more questions coming up. We're out of time. I'm going to send answers to you directly, and I'll make sure answers reach to everyone, because questions is very helpful in trainings like this. When someone asks a question, the other person gets the answer and is helpful. I can see Olayinka joining us from London. Sorry, Yinka, we're almost done. I'll still send you the link, and thanks for taking your time to join us. Okay, thanks everybody for coming. I appreciate your presence. And don't forget, please don't forget, practice makes perfect. If not, I would have exhausted my energy if you guys go back and don't practice. Practice makes perfect. Practice with your laptop, practice with your phone, whatever you have, use it to practice. And take your time to send posts. But most importantly, plan your time. Plan. Don't be overwhelmed with too many, oh, I want to do that. Take your time. You're building a business. It might take you up to 5 months, 6 months, but just be consistent. Thank you very much, and see you in the next section. Bye.